guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be having such a romantic and lovely reading today as we find out what are some of the amazing things that your future spouse is going to love about you. Okay, so if you are here and ready for a bit of a hypity up session from your future spouse, then this is going to be the reading for you today. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have the charming King of Hearts coming through. For group number 2, we have the fun Joker making an appearance. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have the sentimental Queen of Hearts as well. Now, guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big, deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about your future spouse, and I want you to think about all of the things that they are going to love about you and why they're going to be fallen in love with you, okay? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever card your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one card, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into your reading today. Hello, group 1. So you chose the King of Hearts right here today. Then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So guys, with that King of Hearts already being up and looking great, let's go ahead and just take a look at your tarot cards today. Okay, now guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like love readings like this, then just know I love doing love readings. So yeah, this might be a good channel for you, hopefully. But let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So, Spirit, for group 1, what is group 1's future spouse? What are they going to love most about them? Will you please just give us the tea, because I am so excited. Wow, look at that. We have the Judgment card coming through. So this does represent Virgo energy. So you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. Now, the first thing that is coming to my mind here is the fact that she has like a horn, or it's some type of instrument, right? So you could be somebody who is quite musically talented yourself. Maybe you play an instrument. Maybe you have a nice singing voice. Or if you're not so much so a singer, maybe you are somebody who has a really good taste in music or something like that. But I'm definitely getting the idea that there's something about like your music taste or about your voice or about the way that you play instruments that your future spouse is really going to love about you. That's definitely going to be something that they are really into. So you might be into some like really cool like unique bands or something, and maybe y'all are gonna like have the same type of music taste, right? And maybe that music taste that you guys have is like really unique, right? Maybe not a lot of people are into that. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you're into like really like soft rock banjo music or something. I don't even know if that's like a genre in music. I don't know, that just came to my mind. But yeah, let's just go with it, okay? Yeah, maybe you're into some soft rock banjo stuff, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through. Wow, okay, we have the Tower. Now that is honestly really interesting. I think before I talk about that, let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. Spirit, for group 1, what is it about group 1 that their future spouse is going to love about them? Honestly, I think I am kind of getting a message here. I think that you are somebody who is very protective of the people who you care about, and you are always there for them, even whenever they are going through their darkest moments and their most crazy moments, right? I think that whenever it comes to you and your future spouse, you are going to be somebody who is with your future spouse through the bitter end, right? You're going to be somebody who's just very, very loyal, very, very loving. And I do think that while you guys are together, there is going to be some tumultuous times that your future spouse is going to experience. There is going to be some darker times that is going to take place within their life. And I think during these darker times, I think all of their friendships, all of their relationships are going to be tested. And it is going to be during this moment within your future spouse's life that they are going to lose some friends. They're going to lose people who don't want to hang out with them any longer because of the fact that, things are not butterflies and rainbows for them, right? It is whenever we are going through our darkest moments, Group 1, whenever we realize who truly cares about us and who doesn't, right? And I think that it is going to be during that time that you are going to prove your loyalty and prove your love for them by sticking by their side. And I think that that is going to be something that they truly, truly love about you. That is going to be something that really changes and impacts y'all's relationship and y'all's connection for the rest of y'all's lives, right? Because it is going to be during that time when you are by their side, when you are right there with them, that they're going to realize, like, wow, this is somebody who I want to spend the rest of my life with. This is somebody who I want to be with. If they can love me during my darkest times, imagine what it is going to be like whenever they are able to be there with me through the best of times, right? So I just think that that's really, really sweet. I love that. They are just really going to love and respect you so much, okay? They're going to respect you so much, Group 1. And I think that that is very, very lovely. And I do think that you're the type of person who is there for anyone. Honestly, you're a very, very kind and genuine and compassionate person. I am kind of hearing angel a lot. So your future spouse might call you angel. They might call you their angel, right? Their guardian angel or something like that. That could be a nickname that they give you. But I just think that when they see you, they just see you as somebody who, even if you don't have wings or a halo, you are their angel, okay? And they just see you as the sweetest person ever, and I think that that is going to be one of their favorite things about you as well. I'm also getting the idea here for some of you guys, you could be quite a goody-goody, okay? You could be like a goody two-shoes, which, I mean, I, for one, I'm also like that as well. I am somebody who, I've never even been drunk before. I don't like to do, like, crazy things. I just like to, stay on the right side of the tracks, right? And so, yeah, you could be somebody who is like that, and I think that your future spouse is going to think that that's really cute, right? They're going to like that about you, and that's definitely going to be something that they love, right? They're going to love that about you. So let's see what else wants to come through. Let's get, like, one final card. One final card for Group 1. One final card. What is Group 1's future spouse going to love about them, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? Ooh, okay, we have the Page of Swords. So this does represent air signs. So you could be an air sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about our lovely Aquarius people, our Libras, Geminis, okay? But this makes me think about somebody who loves to learn, right? I don't know if you can see this, but this person is literally like standing on a pile of books. There are so many. So you could be a lover of books yourself, but I definitely am getting this idea here that you are somebody who has an insatiable hunger and craving for learning new things, right? You are just the type of person who soaks up knowledge like you are a sponge. Wherever you go, you're always trying to learn new things. So I definitely get the idea that you could be somebody who is a lifelong learner in the way that even if you don't need it, you will take classes at different colleges in your area just so that you can learn something new. You could be somebody who likes to go to different seminars, different conventions that's like free for the public. Or you could be somebody who just likes to watch the History Channel, or maybe you like to go to the library and buy book or check out books about different historical things, different different things about the world, culture, etc., right? So I just think that at the end of the day, you are somebody who is always, always, always learning. And that curiosity that you have, that endless amount of knowledge, your future spouse is going to love that. And I do think that they're just going to love y'all's conversations. I think because you know so many things, because you're always learning and you always have a hunger to know different things, I think that you are just somebody who is really cool to talk to, because I think every time your future spouse talks to you, they learn something new. And I think that you are somebody who doesn't shy away from having these deep philosophical conversations. I think that you are somebody who is not afraid to talk about religion. You're not afraid to talk about politics, things that people normally shy away from, right? You are somebody who dares to talk about these things. And I think that you probably like to debate a lot, and your future spouse just sees you as somebody who is so knowledgeable, so intelligent. But I'm also getting this idea that there's a very humble side to you as well. You are somebody who is just very, very modest. Like no matter how much you know, you are always very humble and very down to earth. And so, yeah, your future spouse, they are just going to fall in love with you because they're going to fall in love with your mind, right? They love how your mind works, but they are also going to fall in love with the way that you just have so much humility, right? They are going to love that about you. So, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, what is your future spouse going to love about you? It's the fact that you are their angel. It's the fact that you are always there to help them with anything that they need, but they also see you as somebody who's there to help everyone else as well. You're just a compassionate person, and they're going to love that compassion that you have and that you bestow upon anyone, right? You are somebody who I feel like could go up to a stranger and just do anything for them, right? You're somebody who just gives these random acts of kindness like it is confetti, right? You just throw it all around. You are somebody who will love your future spouse even whenever they are going through their worst moments. You will love them through it, right? And you are just somebody who is so intelligent. You are somebody who they love to talk to, who they love to converse with. Every time they talk to you, they learn something new. And every conversation you have, like it is never dull. It is always so interesting and cool and new because you are talking about the new things that you've learned that day, right? So yeah, that's really, really neat. That's really neat. Yeah, your future spouse just loves learning from you, right? They really love learning from you. Let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through, okay? So for group number 1, what is group 1's future spouse going to love about them? Yeah, look at that. With this Ivy card coming through, this talks about growth, but growth especially pertaining to your job, your career, your finances. So I definitely think that you are somebody who making money is going to come easy to you, right? It may not happen right away. You may not grow these money trees like in a day, but you are somebody who, because you're so intelligent, because you're always willing to learn new things, because you are always willing to just humble yourself so that you can, again, learn all these new things that you need to learn, you are going to be somebody who slowly but surely will climb up whatever business ladder that you are going to be climbing, right? So I definitely think that money is going to be in your future. I definitely think that you are going to be very successful in whatever career you decide to settle in. And I think because of that, because you are such a boss babe, your future spouse is definitely going to love that side to you, right? They're definitely going to love that side to you. I mean, who doesn't love someone who is a career person? Who doesn't love someone who can make that bank, right? Like that, to me, is like one of the sexiest things ever, right? Whenever I think of successful people, ooh, things just start to get hot with me, right? It starts to get hot in here. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at that. We have scribe, and it says preserving knowledge and information, which honestly makes so much sense. Again, you are just so intellectual. You are so curious about the world, and yeah, your future spouse just loves that side to you. They love that hunger. They love seeing you just in your element as you are at your house writing new things down, whatever you learned that day, writing it down in a journal. They just love seeing you working your mind, and they just think that your mind is the most beautiful thing in this whole world, right? They treasure you, but they treasure your mind so much as well, right? They treasure your body for sure. But when it comes to your mind, like that is just something that they worship, group 1, okay? So let's see what else wants to come through here. Ooh, okay, we have 2 cards. Look at this, you guys. So we have stimulate. Oh my goodness. Look at this, stimulate. And there's like a brain right there. That talks about stimulating the brain, stimulating the mind. So I definitely think that, again, they just constantly feel stimulated whenever they're in your presence, right? They just feel like so long as they are with you that they are always going to be able to stimulate their mind. They're always going to be able to grow as they learn new things from you, as they hear about these new things that you've been studying, that you've been researching in. And so, yeah, they just never feel bored whenever they are around you because you always have something new to add to their lives, especially whenever it comes to whatever new things you are learning about that day, right? So yeah, they just love that side to you. They love that side to you that you have in spades, that intellectual side, right? And then last but not least, we have endurance. And yeah, I just think that you are somebody who can really stand the test of time. You have a strong sense of endurance in all areas of your life, right? I feel like you are somebody who, even whenever you yourself go through darker times related to your job, related to relationships or whatnot, you are somebody who can always endure, right? You just have a strong will, but I also think that you have a strong sense of optimism as well. I just think that no matter what darker moments you go through, you will always eventually be able to make your way to the light, right? So your future spouse, what are they going to love about you? They are just going to love how you are somebody who never ever gives up. They're going to love your optimism. They're going to love how you are just somebody who turns all the impossibilities into possibilities, right? Whenever you decide to set your mind on something, no matter how long it takes, you will get whatever it is that you wanted, right? Through hard work, through perseverance, through endurance, and your future spouse is just going to be so in love with that. They're going to be in love with your determination, with your perseverance, and your endurance. So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah! Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. So, if you chose the lovely Joker card today, then hey, hello, my lovely little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So guys, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by to my channel today. I really appreciate and love you all so much. And if you like love readings, then I would definitely suggest that you subscribe to my channel because I do love readings like all the time. Like, that is my jam. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So Spirit, for Group 2, can we please find out what Group 2's future spouse loves so much about them? What is it about them that is just going to make them fall madly in love with them, okay? Please give us the tea. Give us all the gossip, okay? What is Group 2's future spouse going to love about them? Wow, that is so powerful. So first of all, guys, we have the Five of Swords coming through. Now, the Five of Swords, this makes me think about somebody who has had some really dark experiences within their life. This makes me think about somebody who has had people who were very cruel, who were very mean in their life as well, right? And so I'm definitely getting this like darker energy from you. I think that you have had your fair share of harder moments within your life, whether that be people in your life who were very cruel to you, who weren't very nice to you, or maybe you've just had some dark experiences, right? This could be talking about how maybe you're a parent or both parents passed away or something traumatic could have happened to you, right? So, yeah, let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through here. Let's see what else wants to come through. What does Group 2's future spouse love about them? What does Group 2's future spouse love about them? Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of getting this idea here. I think that you are somebody who you don't like to let your past define your future and define your present moment, right? I definitely think that you are somebody who is very, very strong and very powerful. And I think that you are also somebody who, no matter what you have experienced, you refuse to remain in the shadows of what has happened to you. And instead, you are somebody who is always reaching out towards the light. And I think because of that, you are a very optimistic person, right? I think that you are somebody who, even though you've gone through some crazy moments within your life, even though you have met some crazy people who weren't very nice to you, you are still able to look at the world with a sparkle in your eye. You are still able to see the best in others and the best that is yet to come. And I think because of that amazing perspective that you have, that is going to be what ultimately causes your future spouse to fall in love with you, right? They are just in love with the way that you are always able to see the world with such loving eyes yourself. And I just think that that is so, so lovely to see. And I also just think that you are such a beautiful person. You are a good person, Group 2. And you are somebody who is always willing to see the good in others. And you are always willing to help absolutely anyone who is in need. You know, you may be somebody who is interested in becoming some type of psychologist or a therapist or a counselor, maybe a social worker. You are just somebody who I feel like has a deep love for others. And you are also very compassionate because you yourself have gone through some darker times, and I think that there is this energy that I'm getting from you where you want to be able to help people who are also currently going through darker times as well. Does that make sense? You just know what it is like to go through some really traumatic moments, and so you want to be able to be there for others whenever they are going through the worst days of their life, right? Yeah, we have the Tower card coming through. And we also have the Chariot. I don't think I was talking about that beforehand. I don't think I told you that we had the Chariot card coming through. The Chariot, I do believe this talks about Cancerian energy, but this also gives me a bit of Pisces energy as well. And so I think that you are somebody who is very much in touch with your emotions, with your softer side. And I think that you are somebody who is really good at expressing your feelings. And so I definitely think that that is going to be something that your future spouse really loves about you. They love how you are very self-aware. You're really great at monitoring what you are feeling all the time. And I definitely think that you are somebody who is just really easy to talk to. You are somebody who puts other people at ease, and you make them feel like they can just say anything to you and that you won't judge them or you won't be cruel to them, right? And so another thing that your future spouse is going to love about you is the fact that they feel like they can come to you with anything, right? They feel like they can always get anything off their chest with you. And they also feel like you are somebody who will be able to just give them really great advice, right? So they do see you as somebody who is very wise beyond your years, and I definitely think that that is such a lovely thing to see. And with the Tower card coming through, I definitely think that you are somebody who, again, you just have so much love for people, and you especially have love for people that are going through darker moments, right? And so I think that you are somebody who especially when it comes to your loved ones, especially when it comes to your friends, your family members, your lovers, you will always be there for them, even during their darkest moments, okay? So I think for your future spouse, they are going to go through a moment within their life where things are just so dark, right? They are going to go through a crazy moment within their life. And I think that it is going to be whenever they meet you, whenever they know you, that is going to be whenever they are going through those crazier moments, right? And I think that, you know, whenever we go through those moments, whenever we go through darker times, that is whenever we truly figure out who loves us, who is our true friends, right? Because whenever we're going through those darker moments, sometimes the people who we thought were our friends, the people who we thought cared about us, they don't want to be there for us through our storms. They don't want to weather the storms with us, right? They only want to be there with us when we're having a good time, when we're walking on sunshine, right? And so I think that they are going to have people that decide to leave them, that desert them whenever they are going through these crazy storms, and yet you are going to be there by their side. You're going to stand there with them through the storm. And not only are you going to stand there with them through the storm, but I think that you are going to be like a balm to them. You're going to be a calming presence. You are going to feel like a rock to them. They're just going to feel like they can come to you and talk to you about these storms that they are going through, and you are just always going to put them at ease. You are going to make them feel like they can finally just sit down and relax and just be at peace, right? So yeah, why is your future spouse going to fall in love with you, group 2? Well, it's because of this. It's because of the fact that you're going to be there with them whenever everyone else, or whenever a lot of people decide to leave them. You will be there with them. And it is because of that they are just going to fall madly in love with you. And they also just feel like you are somebody who always puts them at peace, right? They feel so calm around you. And that is definitely something that is going to be very addictive. They're going to love that about you. And they're always going to want to be around you because you just make them feel calm. And so, yeah, that's definitely going to be something they fall in love with, right? Whenever it comes to you. So, yeah, and I'm also getting an idea here. I do think that whatever it is you want to do within your life, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, you are going to accomplish it, right? You are somebody who doesn't just talk about your dreams, but you actually go after them, right? You create realistic plans on how you can get to where you want to be in life, and you will slowly but surely get to that place, right? And you will accomplish all of your dreams. And so, yeah, your future spouse is also going to love that boss babe energy that you seem to have in spades. They're going to love that determination that you have. So that's really beautiful to see. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So Spirit, for group 2, can we get some extra messages, please? Why are they going to fall in love with them? So, guys, we had one card that landed upright, and this card, like, landed facing downwards. So, I'm just going to put that back in there. We only want the cards that are looking at us, right? That are just begging us to read it, okay? You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and take a look at your other oracle card. So, Spirit, why is group 2 going to fall in love with them? Why is group 2 going to fall in love with them? Why is group 2 going to fall in love with them? Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay. Honestly, this is really interesting. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about the first card. We had Bad Dragon coming through. And this is really funny because, like I was saying, I was getting the feeling that you are somebody who is very non-judgmental, right? I was getting the idea that people, everyone, including your future spouse, just feels like they can come to you and talk about all their problems and they feel like they wouldn't be judged by you. But I'm kind of getting some contradictory messages here. I feel like you are somebody who will not judge people for their past. I feel like you are somebody who will not judge people for the mistakes that they make. But I do think that you will hold them up to a higher standard, right? You will tell them that you don't blame them or judge them for what has happened, for what they've done, but you do expect them to be better. You do expect them to aim to be better, right? And so, yeah, I'm kind of getting the idea that you're going to be somebody who really challenges your future spouse to work hard and to be a better version of themselves every single day, right? And I honestly think that your future spouse is going to love that, right? They're going to love the fact that you are just always able to see the best in them, right? They love how you are able to see all the things that you know that they can accomplish, right? And they love how you just tell it like it is. You tell them that, hey, I know that you can do better. And you push them. You push them to be better. You push them to constantly try to be a better version of themselves every single day. You push them to their limit. And I think that they need that from you. They love that, right? You encourage them like no one else to work hard. And so because of that, they are going to be able to rise to a higher station within their lives. They're going to be able to rise whenever it comes to their career, right? You're going to challenge them to always aim for whatever position you know that they deserve, you know that they can get to, right? You are going to encourage them to always rise to become a better version in the way that you will tell them not to be mean to people, right? Does that make sense? You'll challenge them to be nicer to others. And so, yeah, like they just love that. They love that about you. They love how you are always there to put them in their place, to love them, but to also tell them like, hey, like, listen, I know that you can do better, and I dare you to be better. Okay? So, yeah, they're just going to love that. Now let's go ahead and talk about this other card here. So we have athlete, and it says dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So yeah, guys, you are somebody who has been tested. You are somebody who has been through the ringer, and yet instead of throwing in the towel and saying like, no, that's it, like I give up on life, like no, you decide to get back up and to keep trying and to keep on believing that even though you've been through the worst that life has to offer, that doesn't mean that there isn't the best that life has to offer waiting for you on the other side of this darker moment. Did I say that right? I just think that it is in the way that you always believe that the best is yet to come. It is in the way that you have gone through these darker moments and just kept on going, continued on, you pushed through, that is going to be what your future spouse falls in love with, right? They just love how you have this personal willpower, this personal strength of spirit, right? You are just so strong, and I think that is going to be something your future spouse truly loves about you. Now, last but not least, we have purification. And again, this just talks about purifying your life, right? This talks about letting go of the things that have happened to you in the past and going after your future. So again, your future spouse is just going to love that. They're going to love your determination, your willpower. They just find that to be beautiful. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 3. So if you chose this gorgeous Queen of Hearts today, then hey, hello, my lovely little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So guys, first of all, I just want to thank you so much for stopping by to my side of TarotTube. It just means so much to me. And also, if you are a fan of love readings, I make love readings like all the time. Like, it is my jam, okay? So if you feel called to, then maybe you should subscribe to my channel, okay? I'm just putting it out there. But anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So, Spirit, for Group 3, why is Group 3's future spouse going to fall madly in love with them? What is it that they're just going to love so much about them, okay? Wow. Guys, we literally have the world. The world. Okay, so you are honestly just going to be just like that, right? You are going to be their freaking world, Group 3. And they are really just going to put you on such a high pedestal. And they are just going to see you as somebody who is absolutely incredible, right? And I just think that is so lovely to see. Now, let's see why you are so incredible. Let's see why they put you on such a high pedestal. So, Spirit, will you give us some extra messages, please? For Group 3, what is it about Group 3 that Group 3's future spouse is going to love so much about them? Okay, that's interesting. So we have the Four of Swords coming through, which is really cool to see. I honestly feel like you are somebody who has like a really calming presence about you. I feel like you are somebody who just always puts everyone at ease. And I also feel like you're very nurturing as well. You have a very nurturing side to you. Okay? Like, I feel like you are just the type of person who takes care of people, right? You love to be there for others and to like mother on them, right? And so it is the softer side to you that is really going to cause your future spouse to just fall in love with you, right? Did I say that right? But yeah, it is the fact that you are always there for others. You are always there to just dote on people, to love on people. They're just going to love that side to you, right? And I also think that they just feel like they can always come to you with anything, right? They feel like they can say anything to you and you will just always be there to give them really great advice and to always just listen to them, right? You're always there to give them your ear. And they really love that about you, right? They really love that. So let's see what else wants to make an appearance here. I also think for some of you guys, I'm hearing that you might be into yoga. You might be somebody who has like a spiritual side to you. You like to do like meditation or something like that. But I do think if you like yoga, if you like meditating and going like if you like that, if you're in touch with your spiritual side, that is also something that your future spouse is going to love about you as well. They're going to be really into that. Let's see what else wants to come through, okay? So for Group 3, why is Group 3's future spouse going to fall in love with them? Can we get some extra messages, please? Why are they going to fall in love with them? Wow. Now that is a lovely card to receive. So we have the King of Swords coming through. The King of Swords, this does talk about the air signs. So you could be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about our lovely Geminis, Aquariuses, Libras. And with that being said, I honestly think that you are a very fair person. I think that you are somebody who is really big about what is right and what is wrong. You are somebody who is really big about also making sure that people are treated very fairly, right? You're just really big about justice. And so I think that you are somebody who, if you see anyone being mistreated, if you see anyone being disrespected, you will stand up for them no matter what. You are also somebody who I think is really big about advocating for certain causes, right? You could be somebody who is really big about helping animals, right? So maybe you are somebody who will create petitions and, you know, go to your place where, I don't know, your local government inhabits, and you will go and talk to them and bring your complaints to them and tell them that they need to treat animals right? And so at the end of the day, I just think that you are somebody who is really big about justice for everyone. You are really big about making sure that your voice is heard. You are really big about defending people and defending the certain causes that you believe in, right? Whether that be causes related to animal rights or causes related to the environment or something like that. You are just somebody who refuses to let your voice be hidden. You will always say what is on your mind, and you will use your voice to help others. And so it is because of that that your future spouse is going to fall in love with you. They just love the way that you love others, so much so that you are willing to do anything to protect them and to help them, right? You just have a humanitarian-like spirit. You just want everyone to be happy, and you will do anything to make sure that they are able to lead these happy and whole lives, right? So I think that that's really lovely to see. I also think that your future spouse is just going to love talking to you, right? I am getting this idea that you are somebody who loves to not just talk about the weather or talk about sports. Like, you like to have these very deep, intellectual and emotional conversations, right? You do not shy away from talking about politics or talking about philosophical thoughts or talking about religion. Like, that is your jam. You like having these intense, deep, thorough conversations. And so your future spouse, they are just never going to feel bored around you. They never feel like they are ever going to have a dull moment with you, because you are just somebody who has the coolest conversations ever. You have the coolest things to say and to add to conversations. And so I definitely think that another thing that they're going to fall in love with is the fact that they just love talking to you. They love hearing what you have to say. They just think that your mind works in such an interesting way. So yeah, that is so cool to see. And you are just very smart. I feel like you are very, very, very smart, Group 3. So yeah, they just love picking your brain and hearing what you have to say and hearing what your opinion is. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards. Oh, wow! Look at that, you guys. Literally, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Two of Cups coming through. That is literally the soulmate card. So yeah, your future spouse, like, they're just gonna feel like you are their soulmate. Okay, they're gonna feel like you are their other half. I'm definitely getting a very romantic feeling from your future spouse. So I definitely think that they're gonna be very romantic with you. I see them maybe trying to, like, romance you in the way that they might try to take you out on these fancy dates. They may try to, like, throw rose petals at you whenever you walk into the room. They may buy you flowers all the time, but they're going to be really big about making sure you feel special, at making sure that they romance you, right? So I think that that's very, very, very nice. I love that. I love to see that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards. So, Spirit, for Group 3, why is Group 3's future spouse going to fall in love with them? Why are they going to fall in love with them? Let's see what else wants to come through, Spirit, for Group 3's future spouse. Why are they going to fall in love with them? What is it about them that they're just going to love the most? Let's see what wants to come through. Spirit, please give us some messages. Help a girl out. Please give us some messages. Spirit, ooh, there we go. Yeah, okay. That is so, so cool. I love that. Let's get one more card. One more card for Group 3. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. What was I saying earlier about meditating and about being into, like, some of the spiritual stuff, being into yoga? Well, we literally have meditation coming through. Group 3, what was I saying? So yeah, you could definitely be somebody who likes to meditate, and I don't know what it is, but whenever you're meditating, like whenever you're doing your ums, like your future spouse, they're all about that, right? Like I feel like they like to watch you as you stretch, as you have your mindful moments, as you meditate. And I honestly think that they think that you look so hot whenever you're in the zone, whenever you're in your element. Like, they just find that to be so incredibly attractive. They just think that you are at your peak hotness level whenever you are having your mindful moments, right? So, yeah, I definitely think that if they were never into yoga before, they're going to get into yoga because of you, right? Because they just want to go to these like yoga clubs so that they can, pretend that they're doing yoga as well. But, as you guys are all doing those yoga stuff, they'll like open their eyes and like look at you, right? And I think that that's really cute. I honestly think that there are times when they just cannot take their eyes off you. Like, you are that attractive, Group 3, and I think that that's really, really lovely. That's really lovely. It might be, honestly, whenever you guys are, like, at a yoga class together, or whenever you're just sitting, like, in your room meditating, that they really realize for the very first time that they love you, that they're falling in love with you. Like, they may just see you, in your element, and they'll think to themselves, like, wow, like, I just love this person so much. I love them, right? So for a lot of you guys, that might be the time whenever they realize that they really, really love you and adore you. And I think that that's so sweet to see. You're just going to be their world, Group 3. You are going to be the center of their world, the center of their universe, right? Like, they are just all about you. They are just going to be so in love with you. And I think that that's so sweet. Now, we have this source of magic coming through. So yeah, again, I just feel like you have a very deep spiritual side to you. Now, whether you believe in God or not, I just think that you are somebody who believes that either something happens, you believe that everything happens for a reason, or you believe, like, you believe that so long as you have a good attitude, so long as you expect the best in the world, like, good things will come towards you, right? And so it is this like spiritual way of thinking that you seem to have that your future spouse is going to love about you, right? They just love that. They just find your mind to be very interesting, Group 3. Again, like I was saying, it's the way that you think. It's the way that your brain works. Like, you just think in a very unique way. You're very different. You stand apart from everyone else, right? Now, last but not least, we have Trickster coming through, and this talks about transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So yeah, you are just somebody who you do not let the world put you in a box, right? You like to do what you want to do, right? You like to follow your heart. And so what I mean by that is that there are just so many people in this world who do what is expected of them. They do what other people expect them to do. They do what society expects them to do. They go out and get a 9-to-5 job because that is what they think that they should do. But you're not like that. Like, you are so bold and fearless. You just want to do what sets your heart on fire. And even if that certain thing that sets your heart on fire is different from the norm, you still are going to do it, right? You are just very true and very authentic to yourself. And I also think that you are honestly very honest with other people, right? You are somebody who, you're very unapologetic. You don't apologize for who you are and for the type of life that you want to live. You are just like, here's me, and I'm not ashamed of it, right? Either you like it or you don't. Either you like me or you don't. And so I think that it is in the way that you are so truthful and honest with yourself and with others. It is in the way that you just want to follow your own heart and live your own life, that your future spouse, that is going to be what causes them to fall in love with you. That is going to be one of the biggest things that they love most about you, right? It is in the way that you just don't want to be like everyone else. You just want to be like you, right? And I think that that is just very lovely to see. So, yes, Group 3, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by the side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.